Now today, the students we will start with the new topic, that is the coordinate geometry. And in this coordinate geometry, we will start the first topic, that is the straight line. Straight line. Okay. So this is the first topic of this coordinate geometry, that is called as a straight line. Now, you already know about the straight line. The straight line, Now, how to represent the line in a coordinate system, and this is a 2D. This is also named as 2D, that is two-dimensional geometry, having two dimensions, that is length and breadth. And after this 2D, you will study about the 3D, that is also in your syllabus. So it is coordinate geometry, 2D, two-dimensional geometry, and how to represent the different form of line in 2D, that is two-dimensional geometry. So therefore, I will discuss some important topics as you already studied in 10th class. आपने 10th में पढ़ा होता बेटा. तो पहला जो आप लोग जानते हैं, that was the distance formula. Distance formula. Now the problem is how to find the distance between the 2 points. So therefore, let us consider a point P with coordinate x1, y1, and another is the point Q, that is x2, y2 in a coordinate plane. How to represent this? This is our axis system, that is x-axis and y-axis, and this is our origin. Now, horizontally, vertically, you can find the distance very easily. Now, this is another type of line is called as oblique line. अब आपको इस oblique line के बीच में distance निकालना है, दो पॉइंट के बीच में. That this is the point P and this is the point Q, that is x2, y2. See here. Now, from point P, let us draw the perpendicular on this x-axis, and let the perpendicular is named as PM. And from Q, draw another perpendicular that is named as, that is N. And from P, draw a perpendicular R on Qn. Now the question is how to find the distance between these 2 points. So we completed this construction. How to find the distance? You see, this is a right angle triangle PQR. Now in this right angle triangle PQR, we use the Pythagoras theorem, that is PQ square is equal to PR square and plus of RQ or QR square. Okay. Now the problem is what is PQ, PR and RQ. तो PR जो हमें निकालना है वो कैसे करना, देखो ये वाला जो डिस्टेंस है that is x1 and this distance is x2, you know. This is the distance, x distance of the point Q from x-axis, that is x2, and this mn, this distance will be x2 minus x1. ये हमारे पास x2 minus x1 रह जाएगा, ये सारा x2 है, ये x1 है, तो ये x2 minus x1 हो जाएगा mn. तो मैं यहाँ लिख दूंगा that is the distance mn is equal to x2 minus x1. And what is this mn? This mn is equal to pr. तो this is the length pr. तो मुझे pr distance मिल गया है. mn x2 minus x1, this mn is equal to pr. Similarly, in vertical direction, this is the y distance, that is y2, and this is the y1, this up to here, this is y1. Now you have to find out this, so this will be written as pr will be y2 minus y1. So therefore, this RQ or QR distance will be y2 minus y1. Now friends, substitute the values here. So we get PQ whole square is equal to PR, that is x2 minus x1 square and plus of y2 minus y1 square. Therefore, the PQ length always be positive, so you have to use the sign of mod here, and this formula you have to remember this as x2 minus x1 square plus of y2 minus y1 square. So this is the distance between the 2 points. So this is the way to find the distance formula. ये आपने 10th class में करा होता है. You see how to get this result. Now you check it properly how to get the distances, that is PR. कहाँ से मैंने कैसे पॉइंट लिया बेटा, ये बार बार यूज होगा, तो keep it in mind. Okay, now after the distance formula you studied the another, that is the midpoint formula. मैं आपको ये पुरानी बातें कुछ याद करा रहा हूँ जो आपने 10th में पढ़ा है, इसे रिटेन कर लिए क्योंकि इंपॉर्टेंट है, आपके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है, बार बार यूज होगा। तो देखें बेटा, द सेकंड इज द मिड पॉइंट फॉर्मूला। मिड पॉइंट फॉर्मूला, हाउ टू फाइंड द मिड पॉइंट? लेट P is another a point x1 y1 and Q is another point x2 and y2, x and y coordinates. Therefore the midpoint of this will be the first point plus second point divided by 2, and similarly for y, that is y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So this is called as the midpoint formula. After the midpoint formula you are having another important, that is section formula. Section formula, this is again very important, ये भी आपने 10th में पढ़ा होता था। This section formula is for internal and external division. So how to find the section formula for internal division? Let P is the point, that is x1 y1, and Q is another point, that is x2 y2. Let R be the point which divide the join of P and Q in ratio m is to n internally. So when the division is internally, the coordinates of R will be written as, you find this, that is multiply this my x2 and this ny x1 and plus of n x1 and divide by the sum of the ratio. Similarly the second coordinate, that is my2, अब m से y coordinate को multiply करना है और divide by the sum of the ratio. So this is the coordinates of the point R when this is the internal division. Or in case of external, when the external case, so therefore this is for internal, and after this internal, when the points are externally, the point जो है इसके बाहर अगर होगा तो आपने क्या करना है, यहाँ पर साइन माइनस का हो जाएगा, सम ऑफ द रेशियो दैट इज माइनस एंड दिस इज माइनस एंड सम ऑफ द रेशियो दैट इज माइनस. तो दिस इज द फॉर्मूला फॉर एक्सटर्नल डिवीजन. और अगर किसी क्वेश्चन के अंदर आपको सॉल्व करके रेशियो नेगेटिव आती है तो आप बोलेंगे द पॉइंट इज एक्सटर्नली, दैट इज द फॉर एक्सटर्नल डिवीजन इफ यू गेट द रेशियो नेगेटिव. ओके, आफ्टर दिस मिड पॉइंट you already know the another, that is area of triangle. Area of triangle. The next important is the area of triangle. How to find the area of a triangle when the coordinates are given? So therefore let A be the coordinate x1 y1 and B is the point with coordinate x2 and y2, and third is the point C with coordinate x3 and y3. Now students, these are the coordinates of the 3 points given. Now the problem is how to find the area by of the triangle by using these 3 points. So therefore let us see how to get the area. So how to find the area? That is that is the half area. We will write here area of triangle. Let the triangle is named as ABC, the points are ABC. So this will be एक फॉर्मूला आप जानते हैं, 10th में आपने करा होता है, मीन्स आप हाफ लिखेंगे फिर अंदर ब्रैकेट के अंदर x1 एंड y2 माइनस y3 करेंगे, इस तरह से आप जानते हैं हाफ, एंड यू विल राइट हियर x1 देन y2 माइनस y3 and then plus of x2 then 1 and 3. Okay, now I am writing the another direct form, that is half. You will write the coordinate of first coordinate, that is x1 y1, then x2 y2 and then x3 y3, and repeat this first. जो आपने पहले लिखा है वो फिर से रिपीट कर देना है, ठीक है. दिस इज अपॉन यू, ये आपके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है कि आप कौन सा क्वांटिटी पहले लेना है. अगर मान लिया मैं x1 वाला पहले लेता हूँ तो x1 वाला रिपीट करूंगा, 2 वाला लेता हूँ तो 2 वाला रिपीट करूंगा, जो पहले लिखा वो रिपीट कर देना है और इसको क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर देना है टू गेट द एरिया. तो कैसे? दिस इज मॉड, एरिया ऑलवेज बॉडी, दिस रिप्रेजेंट द साइन ऑफ मैग्नीट्यूड बिकॉज द एरिया ऑलवेज बी पॉजिटिव, एरिया ऑफ ट्रायंगल that is always be positive. So therefore how to find? You have to multiply this, that is x1 y2 and minus of x2 y1. Similarly the plus sign, then x2 x2 y3 minus of x3 and y2, like this, x2 y3 and minus of x3 y2 and plus third is x3, that is x3 multiplied by y1 and minus of x1 multiplied by y3. So this is the area of a triangle and the sign of mod, that means the area always be positive. So this, in this way you can find out the area of a triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, means this is a shortcut method. Okay, so after knowing these values, ये आपने पहले भी पढ़ रखी है बेटा +1 में, इसमें 10th क्लास में आपने पहले पढ़ा हुआ है, आप जानते हैं. Now what is new for you people? Now we will start with the slope of line. That is the new thing for you people, that is slope of line. Slope of line. What is the slope of the line? Now the horizontal line, when the case of horizontal line, the slope of horizontal line is 0, and in case of vertical, the slope of vertical line is infinity, means not defined, that is maximum slope. Okay, now what we will discuss the slope of the third type of line, that is which is neither horizontal nor vertical. Then this is our axis system y dash, and let us consider draw a line which is neither horizontal nor vertical. तो मैं एक लाइन ड्रॉ कर देता हूँ, और ये लाइन जो है इसका नाम L रख दिया. दिस लाइन मेकिंग एन एंगल थीटा विद एक्स एक्सिस, एक्स एक्सिस के साथ ये एंगल थीटा बनाती है. और अगर मैं इस एंगल की बात करूंगा तो दिस इज 180 माइनस थीटा. ओके, दिस इज 180 माइनस थीटा. ओके, क्योंकि ये सारा एंगल जो हॉरिजॉन्टल के साथ इसका 180 बन जाएगा, तो ये वाला 180 माइनस थीटा हो जाएगा. ओके, नाउ यू नो दैट दिस लाइन मेक्स टू एंगल्स, ये दो एंगल बनाती है, और दोनों एंगल जो हैं दे आर सप्लीमेंट्री, बिकॉज देयर सम इज 180, देयर एंगल्स आर सप्लीमेंट्री. So therefore, how to find the slope of the line? The slope of the line is noted by m and is equal to tangent of angle. Tangent of angle. So slope is noted by m, and that is defined as the tangent of the angle which the line makes with the anti-clockwise direction or positive direction of this. Okay. Or if I use this, that is the angle, another angle is 180 minus theta, so this will be negative of this, that is the slope is minus of this. Okay, so therefore this is the formula to find the slope of the line, that is noted by m and is equal to tangent of theta, where the line is making an angle theta with the positive direction or anti-clockwise or with the x-axis. Okay, now after this finding the slope of this, now the second case is how to get the slope of a line. The first case is when the angle is given. The second case is how to get the slope of a line when the points are given. अब मान लिया एक लाइन जो है, the slope of line obtained by joining the 2 points. अब मैं दो पॉइंटों को ज्वाइन करके एक लाइन लेता हूँ, ये वाला पॉइंट्स है, and the line is obtained by joining the 2 points. Friends, it is very clear, the line is either obtained by making some angle, or it is obtained by joining the 2 points. So therefore let us consider, this is our coordinate axis, y dash, x dash. Now the line is like this, and the line is obtained by joining the 2 points. The one point is x1 y1 and second is x2 and y2. Okay, now this is the point Q. Draw perpendicular on x-axis, y-axis, that is m and n. जैसे मैंने पहले आपको बताया था, let this is the coordinate, that is r. Now the problem is, this is origin. Now again you see, this is our x1 distance and this is x2, and this becomes x2 minus of x1, ये आप जानते हैं. और इसी तरह से ये वाला जो लेंथ है वो क्या बन जाएगा, y2 minus of y1. The line is, the question is the slope of a line which is obtained by joining the 2 points. अब दो पॉइंटों को ज्वाइन करके लाइन बनती है. तो कैसे देखें बेटा, this is the angle theta made by the line, this is theta. Now the slope you know that is denoted by m is equal to tan theta. What is tan theta? So therefore this becomes tan theta, that is point P, and this is r. that is the QR perpendicular upon base, that is PR. PR, this point is PR perpendicular from this. Now what is QR? QR, that is y2 minus y1, and what is QR? That is equal to x2 minus x1. So therefore this is the slope of the line when the line is obtained by joining the 2 points. You have to remember this. Okay, it's very, very important. So therefore you get the two formulae. One is when the angle is given, m is equal to tan theta, and when the points are given, when the line is obtained by joining the 2 points. So these are the two formulae to find the slope of a line. ओके, नाउ आफ्टर दैट एक तीसरा और आएगा, वो बाद में आएगा जब हम स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ लाइन हम निकाल लेंगे. तो यू रिमेंबर दिस टू, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. नंबर 1 क्या है? व्हेन द एंगल इज गिवन. नंबर 2 व्हेन द लाइन इज ऑब्टेन्ड बाय जॉइनिंग द 2 पॉइंट्स. अब ये कंपलसरी नहीं है कि लाइन ऐसे जाएगी, हो सकता है. दिस इज द अनदर केस. आई एम ड्राइंग द अनदर फिगर. लेट अस कंसीडर दिस इज आवर कोऑर्डिनेट एक्सिस. ये कोऑर्डिनेट एक्सिस एज इट इज है. अब यहाँ भी दो केस बन सकते हैं. हो सकता है लाइन अक्यूट ऑब्ट्यूज दो एंगल बनाती हो. ये अक्यूट वाला m हमारे पास आ गया. इफ द लाइन इज मेकिंग ऑब्ट्यूज एंगल, फॉर एग्जांपल हियर इज द पॉइंट P एंड हियर इज द पॉइंट Q. ये लाइन जो है दो पॉइंटों को ज्वाइन करके बनती है, और मैंने फिर इसकी ज्योमेट्री स्टार्ट कर दी है. ये बेटा इसका नाम R रख दिया, और ये पॉइंट मैंने यहाँ से ड्रॉ कर दिया. अब लाइन जो है, पहले एक्यूट एंगल की बात करा था, नाउ द लाइन इज मेकिंग एन ऑब्ट्यूज एंगल. अब ये वाला जो एंगल है, ये लाइन थीटा यहाँ ले रही है, तो ये क्या बन जाएगा? दैट इज इक्वल टू 180 माइनस थीटा एंगल बन जाएगा. अब ये पॉइंट P के कोऑर्डिनेट मेरे पास x1 एंड y1 हैं, और कोऑर्डिनेट जो है इसके x2 माइनस y1. अब मैं टेंजेंट ऑफ थीटा की बात करूंगा, तो दिस इज द एंगल. नाउ द स्लोप, व्हाट इज स्लोप? स्लोप इज m इज इक्वल टू tan थीटा. सो नाउ दिस m is equal to tan theta, and what is this? That is equal to tangent of 180 minus theta. This m, that is I will write directly, that is 180 minus theta, and this becomes a minus of tangent theta. Now what is minus of tan theta? That is again perpendicular, that is RQ upon base, that is RP. Now the students, you see this can be written as minus outside. What is RQ? RQ is the हॉरिजॉन्टल वर्टिकल डिस्टेंस, दैट इज y2 माइनस y1. लेकिन ये rp वाला जो डिस्टेंस है वो क्या बन जाएगा? दिस rp डिस्टेंस विल बी, दिस इज x1, दिस इज x2. तो ये रिवर्स कर जाएगा, x1 माइनस x2 हो जाएगा, और इसको प्रॉपर वे में लिखूंगा तो दिस इज y2 माइनस y1 एंड डिवाइडेड बाय x2 माइनस x1. तो दिस इज द स्लोप ऑफ द लाइन व्हेन द एंगल इज ऑब्ट्यूज. तो पहले एक्यूट की बात करता हूँ. दो केसेस बन जाते हैं. व्हेन द एंगल इज एक्यूट, the slope is this. When the angle is obtuse, the slope is again this. So these are the formulae. You have to remember how to get the slope of a line when the line is making an acute angle and obtuse angle. Okay. Now the next case is, if you are asked to find the angle between the lines. अब दो lines के बीच में angle कैसे लाना है? तो next is the angle between lines. अब लाइंस के बीच में एंगल कैसे लाना है? लेट अस कंसीडर we having the lines. Let us consider the one line makes an angle alpha 1, and another is the line making an angle of alpha 2 with the positive direction of axis, and let this angle is theta between these two lines, and this is another angle that is phi, and the slope of the line first, tangent alpha 1, that is denoted by m1, and m2 is the slope of another line making an angle alpha 2 with the coordinate axis, x axis and y axis. अब ये लाइन जो है इसकी स्लोप m1 है, सेकंड वाले की स्लोप m2 है. दिस इज द लाइन l1 एंड दिस इज द लाइन l2. द लाइन l1 makes an angle alpha 1 and l2 makes an angle alpha 2, and therefore the slope of line which angle alpha 1 m1 and we're making alpha 2, that is m2. So m1 m2 are the slope of the line. Now this theta plus phi, this theta plus phi is equal to 180. ये जो एंगल है वो कितना बन जाएगा? 180. that is theta plus phi is equal to 180, or you can write it as, means this angle theta will be alpha 2 minus alpha 1. If I take a tangent of the angle, this becomes tangent of alpha 2 minus of alpha 1, or can be written as tangent of A minus of tangent of B upon 1 plus tangent A and tangent B. Okay, by applying the formula of tangent of A minus B. So therefore that implies tangent of theta, the angle between two lines, this is the angle between two lines, tangent theta will be equal to m2 minus m1 upon 1 plus m1 and m2. Okay, this tangent alpha 2 is the slope of the line m2 and this slope m1. By substituting the value, so this is the theta. If theta is acute, so phi will be obtuse. If phi is acute, then theta will be obtuse. So therefore there are again two cases, plus or minus. So therefore in the compact form this can be written as 1 plus of m1 m2. इसके भी दो केसेस होंगे, अगर थीटा अक्यूट है तो फाई ऑब्ट्यूस होगा, अगर फाई अक्यूट है तो थीटा ऑब्ट्यूस होगा. तो therefore this again get a positive or negative sign. So therefore in the modulus form we write the tangent theta is equal to this much. Okay students, after this we having two important conditions. Condition for parallel lines. What is the condition for parallel line? पैरेलल लाइंस, अगर लाइंस पैरेलल होंगी तो कंडीशन क्या होगा आप लोग जानते हैं, द थीटा विल बी जीरो इन केस ऑफ पैरेलल लाइन, थीटा इज जीरो एंड m2 minus m1 upon 1 plus m1 m2 is equal to 0, tangent 0 is 0. So therefore m2 is equal to m1. So this is the condition of the lines when the lines are parallel. If the lines are parallel, that means their slopes must be equal. For perpendicular lines, you always remember these results. Perpendicular lines, अगर मैं perpendicular line की बात करता हूँ तो आपके पास एंगल जो है वो 90 डिग्री हो जाएगा, टेंजेंट इन्फिनिटी हो जाना है, दैट इज m2 माइनस m1 अपॉन 1 प्लस ऑफ m1 m2 हो जाएगा. लेकिन ये इन्फिनिटी है तो ये समथिंग अपॉन दिस इन्फिनिटी जीरो बन जाएगा. तो 1 प्लस m1 m2 इसकी वैल्यू जो है वो क्या हो जाएगी, जीरो हो जाएगी. तो व्हाट इज m1 m2 दैट इज इक्वल टू -1. तो दिस इज द कंडीशन फॉर द लाइंस व्हेन द लाइंस आर परपेंडिकुलर. अगर लाइंस परपेंडिकुलर हैं तो केस आपको पता है m1 m2 इज इक्वल टू -1 होगा, और अगर पैरेलल हैं तो दिस इज द केस व्हेन द स्लोप्स आर इक्वल. ओके, नाउ आफ्टर दिस वी विल start with the exercise 10.1. These are very important for you. You have to remember them. Now the students, I will start with exercise 10.1. What is in 10.1? The question number first of your exercise. You open your book and start reading the question and read it properly. Then understand and solve it. The question is, draw the quadrilateral in a Cartesian plane whose vertices are given as. So vertices are given as -4 5 0 7 5 minus 5 0 7 5 minus 5 and -4 minus 2 -4 minus 2. Now you name it as A, B, C, D. These are the vertices of quadrilateral. Now the problem is you have to find the area of a quadrilateral, which is obtained by joining these 2 points. So therefore I am drawing the rough sketch. You use the graph to draw it properly. What is A? A is -4, X is -4 here. So Y is here. So let this point is -4 and 5 here. Let this is A. Another point is 0 and 7. So X is 0, Y is 7. The point is B here. Then C, that is X is 5, Y is -5. So X is 5. Let us consider X is 5 here and Y is -5. So that is the point C, 5 and -5. And another point is -4, X is -4, Y is -2. So point is somewhere here, -2 and -4, and this is point D. Now the students join these points. इन पॉइंटों को ज्वाइन आप करें, और ज्वाइन करने के बाद एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म, ऐसी फिगर आपको मिलेगी, दैट इज द क्वाड्रिलेटरल. द क्वेश्चन इज हाउ टू फाइंड द एरिया ऑफ द क्वाड्रिलेटरल. यू नो दैट इज हाउ टू गेट द एरिया. आप एक तरीका जानते हैं इसका एरिया क्या होगा. यू हैव टू ज्वाइन दीज 2 पॉइंट्स, एनी 2 पॉइंट्स. द एरिया area of the figure, that is area of quadrilateral, that is named as ABCD, will be equal to half of the area of triangle. You find area of triangle ABC, then area of triangle ABC, and add these two areas, you get the area of quadrilateral. But I told you, you have to find by using this, that is half, write it half, area of quadrilateral half, that is first point is -4 and 5. The second point is 0 and 7, and the third point is 5 and -5, and the fourth point is -4 and -2. And I already told you, मैंने आपको बताया है कि आप पहला पॉइंट रिपीट कर देंगे, ठीक है। ये जितने मर्जी पॉइंट आ जाए, अगर पेंटागन है तो 5 या 6 बन जाएंगे, हेक्सागन है तो 6 and 7 बन जाएंगे। नीड नॉट टू ड्रॉ द डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ ट्राइंगल, आपको डिफरेंट टाइप की ट्राइंगल बनाने की जरूरत नहीं है। जैसे यहाँ पर मैंने आपको बताया, यू राइट द एरिया ऑफ टू different triangles and add them, get the result. So this is a lengthy process. Now you can write them as it is and find the area C, that is half sine of mod, that is compulsory, because if the area is negative, you know that area never been negative, to be applied positive sign, तो mod हटा के आप लिख देंगे, ये बन जाएगा -28। ये मैंने आपको तरीका बताया, इसको ऐसे क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करना है एंड -0, ओके, देन प्लस, अब मैं नेक्स्ट वाला ज्वाइन करूंगा 0 एंड -35 एंड प्लस, अब इसकी टर्न है, तो दैट इज -10, दिस इज -10 एंड -23 माइनस हो गए, आगे प्लस, दैट इज -20 एंड -8, ओके, दैट इज -20 एंड -8, minus plus 8, then -8, and apply the sign of mod here. You will write it as half. I am writing here. So what is the area of quadrilateral? I am writing here, that is half. Solve it. That is -28 and minus of 35 and minus of 30 and minus of 28. Okay. Now you write it as, that is 56, 86, 91, that is 121, mod का साइन मैंने हटा दिया है और मैं लिखूंगा that is this much square units, or you may write it as 62 point something. So this is the area of a quadrilateral, okay. So this is the way you can write the area. So this all about today lecture. The next I will solve some more problems.